The Kuk-Saroy residence hosted the official welcoming ceremony of the President of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko. A guard of honor was lined up on a square decorated with national flags of Uzbekistan and Belarus in honor of distinguished guest. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev warmly greeted the Belarusian leader and invited him to the podium. The national anthems of two countries were played.
Belarus Respublikasi Prezidenti Alexander Grigoriyevich Lukashenko, faxriy qo'ravon, sizni O'zbekiston Respublikasiga kelishingiz munosabati bilan tabriklandi. Faxriy qo'ravon boshlig'i podpolkovnik Xanikolov.
The heads of state went around the Guard of Honor and greeted the members of official delegations. After the joint photo session, the high-level toast began. Opening the meeting, the head of Uzbekistan emphasized that over the past years, Uzbek-Belarusian multifaceted relations have reached a fundamentally new high level. During the talks, the head of state identified priority areas of cooperation: agriculture, light and food industries, electrical industry, pharmaceuticals, urban development, communications, and others. They agreed to form separate working groups in all areas. The leaders welcomed the intensification of inter-regional exchanges. They emphasized the fruitful outcomes of the second forum of regions of Uzbekistan and Belarus held in the previous day, which resulted in signing of contracts and agreements worth over $1 billion. The sides agreed to continue active cultural and humanitarian exchange. Partnership development programs will be adopted in higher and professional education, healthcare, culture, sports, and tourism. During the meeting, the reports of members of official delegations with the concrete proposals on the agenda of talks were presented. Following the results of the meeting, an agreement was reached to prepare and adopt a joint roadmap for the implementation of adopted decisions and signed agreements. Following the results of the talks, the President of Uzbekistan and Belarus have adopted a joint statement. A number of important bilateral documents and agreements were signed in the presence of heads of state. These include Action Plan for Development of Cooperation between the Republic of Uzbekistan and Republic of Belarus for 2024-2025, Agreement on Application of Electronic System of Goods Certifications, Agreements in Sphere of Competition Development, Consumer Protection and Advertising Market Regulation, Agreement on Scientific and Production Cooperation, Agreement on Establishment, Training Relations and Development of Multifaceted Cooperation between the cities of Tashkent and Minsk, Protocol on Cooperation in Field of Energy and Intellectual Property, Program of Cooperation in Field of Sports for 2024 and 2025, Program of Cooperation in Spheres of Culture and Art for the 2024-2025, Program of Cooperation in Sphere of Training, Retraining and Professional Development of Pedagogical Staff of Preschool Education Institutions for 2024-2025, Roadmap in Field of Education for 2024-2025, Roadmap in Field of Agri-Industrial Complex for 2024-2026, Plan of Joint Measures for Development of Cooperation in field of planned currency, plan of activities in field of tourism for 2024-2025. In addition, the schedule of mutual visits of delegations of the regions of Republic of Uzbekistan and Republic of Belarus in 2024 was signed during the visit. The presidents of Uzbekistan and Belarus made a statement to the mass media after the talks. The president of Uzbekistan emphasized the qualitative shifts in Uzbek-Belarusian cooperation in recent years. They noted the intensification of contacts at all levels, growth of trade turnover, cooperation projects, resumption of cultural and humanitarian exchange, and direct air services. The leader said that through negotiations have been held, a wide range of Uzbek-Belarusian relations have been discussed in detail, and priorities and targets for development of multifaceted partnership have been identified intensified. Special attention was paid to the issues of increasing trade turnover. The leaders of two countries have set a task to bring its volume to more than $1 billion in coming years. To this end, presidents agreed to establish a joint foreign trade company and introduce mechanisms to support trade supplies. The parties agreed to organize regular medical, educational, and tourist forums. The sides expressed confidence that agreements reached and documents signed will contribute to strengthening Uzbek-Belarusian friendship relations and fill the multifaceted partnership with concrete practical content. The Uzbek-Belarusian summit concluded with joint tree planting ceremony at the Kuksaroy residence. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev and Alexander Lukashenko planted a tree in the Alley of Honored Guests as a sign of commitment to further strengthening the relations of friendship and partnership between the two countries and peoples. President Alexander Lukashenko, accompanied by President Shavkat Mirziyoyev, visited Technopark in Tashkent. The distinguished guest was presented a wide range of high-tech products manufactured at the enterprise of the Technopark: household appliances, electronic meters, elevators and escalators, pumps, industrial boilers, cooling systems, and others. The industrial complex, created on the initiative of the head of Uzbekistan, houses 17 production facilities with total value of $365 million. A logistics center will start operating this year. Goods are produced under foreign brands and under their control are in high demand in domestic and foreign markets. Manufactured products are exported to 10 countries of the world. The leaders noted the need to expand cooperation of leading enterprises, mutual exchange of experience, and technology transfer.